So I'm going to be completely honest. A large portion of me at this point really kind of wants the Democrats to win. I don't care which Democrat. They can have the corpse stay in office. They could have snake oil salesman Gavin Newsom in office, Big Mike Obama. I don't care. Don't care at this point. I'm really starting to think that the pain this country has coming, that we've accumulated over generations, needs to be experienced in totality for people to learn. I really think that's kind of where we are, right? And I think it's unfair to expect the next president, Donald Trump most likely, to fix 100 years worth of bad policy. I just don't think it's fair. To expect the man to come in and stuff toothpaste back into the tube, I think is kind of dumb. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't really have any big issues with Donald Trump. I have some reservations about him from 2016, obviously. But he proved me wrong, and I'm man enough to admit that I was wrong. And, it just is what it is. I just think it's unfair to expect anyone, short of Christ, to fix what we have going on in this country. I think it's unfair. And hopefully we come out of it stronger on the other side. I would rather get the pain over with now while I'm young enough to work through it, so that my daughter and my son don't have to experience it as fully, Unlike a lot of people in this country, I actually care about future generations. The fact that we're stealing from them. I shouldn't even go down. I'm going to go down this rabbit hole real quick. The fact that we're taking out loans in our grandkids' names to pay for shit that we want today because we're lazy fucking scumbags really burns my ass. It really, really does. I'm not a super moral person. I'm not better than anyone else in that regard, but that's something that sticks in my craw a little bit. If we're not killing them, we're taking out loans in their names. America. Hopefully the Democrats learn. Hopefully they get their way, they kick and they scream and they get their way, and we get Big Mike or Gavin Newsom or they keep the corpse in the Oval Office, or God, I hope Kamala Harris. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be wicked detrimental to the country, but it'll be fucking hilarious. It'll be hilarious. But maybe they'll learn, I'm hoping they'll learn that, maybe we're not as smart as we think we are. Maybe we have been lied to, but I doubt it. I doubt they'll learn, because for example, we just seen in the last 2 weeks that the mainstream media has absolutely been lying about the mental state of Joe Biden. Any mainstream media personality, Joe Scarborough, right, pretending that Joe Biden being a fucking vegetable is a shock is a liar. Everyone has known since 2019 or so that something ain't right with Joe Biden. Everyone's known that. But now, because they can't hide it, now they have to call it out, right? Because holy shit, that's too blatant for us to pass off. Falling upstairs, falling on stages, humming a shoving a pressure, all the piquant Joseph Robinette Biden memes that we've been experiencing over the last 3 years, 4 years if you count the non-existent campaign he ran from his basement, where they kept him cloistered because they knew he was a fucking train wreck. Everyone's known this, but they pretend they didn't know. Now, either the Democrat voters are just oblivious, just complete morons, or they kind of knew too. They kind of knew, yeah, Joe Biden's basically Weekend at Bernie's. The deep state apparatchiks around him will kind of run it. When I say deep state, don't get the tinfoil hats on. I'm talking about unelected bureaucrats, people who don't get voted into office, right? The head of the ATF, you know what I'm saying? People like that. People you don't even know their names, but they write laws. Those people. So I think maybe what's most likely going on is that. I think most likely the Democrats are fully cognizant of the fact that Joe Biden is basically a corpse, and they just don't care as long as, thy will be done. Lie to me harder, daddy. Lie to me harder. Govern me harder, daddy. Thank you, sir. May I have another? That's the kind of feel I get, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm toying with the idea of just voting for a Democrat. Just ram the Titanic into the iceberg again. Just get it over with. I don't know. Maybe it's a little too black-pilled, but in any case, happy Sunday.